was yesterday. I wrote it all down because I want to do a video catching up. I've not done a video since I informed everybody that it was going to be going on. I've just been so busy with the new promotion and everything. Ponzi wants to start on day one. Okay. Yes, but you said there was a clip where one of the girls mentioned. Oh, yes. Yes, we're going to talk about that. Well, that clip, actually, the person that said that they had that clip or saw that clip, when I went there, that's not what it was because they were able to tag me. Oh, Daisy, I've listened to you too, friend. That's not what they, that it wasn't a video about that. So that audio where she says "it be a gun," that was her exact quote. "It be a gun," is still under wraps, and I'm sure that will be released after court. But I didn't hear any audio that has been leaked. What's up? Listen, mother is in the house. Welcome in. You guys, today's live goal is 10 hearts. If you want to throw a heart or 2 or 3, I'm going to pin that. It's your way of supporting me, supporting you, supporting us, supporting the cause. I've dug for videos and stopped. Yeah, I know. It's a lot. Okay. Day 1. So this is going to be just my brief summary because there's no way you can cover an entire day. But for those of you who leave the 99, Ava is home. And Ava is safe. I'm friends with her aunt on the book face. I'm seeing lots of family videos and pictures of her home and hugging her family. Leave the 99, message me. I'm curious about the Blount County corruption. I live here and I'm interested to know what you know. So send me a message and share that, okay? Okay. The Delphi trial, day 1. Look into the dad of one of the boys and where he works. Hold up, we're getting a tip live. Okay, I got that wrote down. Inspector Gadget. Okay, day 1. Good morning, Crazy Mama 3. So good to see you. So Delphi trial. This is Richard Allen. Just as a recap, February 13th, 2017, Libby and Abby, friends, Abby Williams and Libby German, went missing after they went on a hike. You have seen in Delphi, Indiana, you have seen those haunting, images of, who changed my screen? What? Okay, that's weird.
I'm trying to hop off.
Oh, here, I'll disconnect you.
I didn't mean to do that.
It's okay.
I'm going into the back doctor, so wish me luck.
Okay, good luck. Thank you, sweet friend.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so they went missing. We've seen the haunting image of Abby on the railroad tracks there. We've heard the scary video where he says down the hill. We've seen a short video of him. So day 1, now Richard Allen was arrested actually 2 years ago. In October, two years ago. And the reason they caught on to him is because he called a tip line saying that he was on the trail that day and he saw 3 girls walking on a trail. He was forgotten about. He was cleared. They talked to him. He was cleared. Then, sometime later, I think some years later, a clerk found something to do with this, filed away, and she brought it back to attention, and then they went back to re-interview him. They got a search warrant for his home where they found the pew, and based on their evidence, they arrested him. Okay, and so now we're at the trial. Day 1, they laid out the theories that could have happened, and also this is the day that the family took the stand. They talked about the girls, what they love to do, so the jury got a good idea of who they are, what they liked, what sports they liked. Excuse me. And the mom, Abby's mom, testified about the moment she got the call. She said that she didn't even know that they were going to go hiking. She thought that she had just went to spend the night with a friend, and that she had got the call at work. So day 1 was just kind of like an overview, getting it going. And we have 99 souls in the room, and we have 12.5 thousand likes. Maybe tap while you listen and get some more folks in here. They might want to get caught up on the trial too. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Thank you so much. If you guys want to subscribe, we did reach the subscribers goal of 235. I'm going to do a goal of 240. So if you want to subscribe, there's all kinds, like I can't even tell you all the perks of being a subscriber, but the latest one is that you can get a Discord invite from me, join our Discord, and we chat in there pretty much throughout the day. Thank you, Pansy. Thank you. All right. Now, day 2, which was on October the 19th, we're going into day 2. The jurors heard from the man who found the bodies of Libby and Abby. His name is Steve Mullen. He was the police chief at the time. He's no longer the police chief. He does something else somewhere else. But he described to the jurors where they were found in retrospect to the Monon High Bridge. There was another man named Jake. Well, the men on that search, their names were Jake Johns and Pat Brown. Okay. Jake Johns is the one who found the shirt in the creek, and that gave us the idea that they crossed the creek with the girls, or bridge guy did. Pat Brown testified that as he walked upon the bodies, he thought that they looked like mannequins, and he actually broke down on the stand describing the scene of walking up on how the girls were. So day 2 was focused on getting an idea of the landscape, getting an idea of the searchers, what they found, and what they saw. Day 3 is when the jurors were shown the crime scene photos, and they were gruesome. I heard juror number 6 is not handling stuff like this well. And can you imagine, you're just a normal person, right, with a normal life. You're not in police work. But you have to look at photos like this that you can never unsee. I couldn't even imagine. Thank you for the ghost. Sunshine Queen sent 1 subscription. So Rolls to Tuscaloosa, you are now a subscriber. So congratulations. Thank you so much for sending that. That's the sweetest. Welcome to the family, Rose Tuscaloosa. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Helping build community. Now, remember, if you subscribe, send me a message if you're a new subscriber, and I'll send you a link to the Discord. Okay. Day 3. There was 117 crime scene photos. 117 crime scene photos that they had to look at. And the family looked at these some days before so that they could prepare themselves. But they hadn't seen them all of these years. So the defense questioned the bullet cartridge on whether or not it matches. And you guys remember there was an unspent bullet found between the girls, between them. So it wouldn't have anything to do particularly unless it was just a super strange coincidence that a hunter drove by or walked by and dropped a bullet right between where the girls would later be found. They questioned the validity and argued the lapse in time in the chain of custody removing the bullet. They're saying there's no video, there's no pictures of anybody removing the bullet. So they're saying that the crime scene wasn't handled right. I have to say, I'm worried. I'm worried that he's going to get off of this charge because I feel like they don't have enough evidence on him so far. I'm worried, quite worried. And you'll see why as we go through the days here. So we're going into day 4. And now on day 4, a letter wrote by Alan was introduced into evidence. Now, I don't know much about this letter. I didn't actually find out what the letter said. I'm just letting you know he wrote some sort of letter. This day is when the jury heard the 43 seconds. 43 seconds. We've only heard, the public has only heard a few seconds. But the jury heard the whole thing. So on the video, I think it was Libby's phone, it was basically pointed down to the ground as they're walking because the bridge is difficult to walk on and it's dangerous to walk on. So they're looking down, making sure they're walking right, and they're recording. Can you imagine? Okay. So then with the phone pointed down, she pulled it up at such an angle that she captured in the background the video we have seen of Bridge Guy. We've looked at the photo and determined that it could possibly be an outline of a pew-pew in his pocket. We talked about that. So they see him, and then Libby says, there's no path. Let me go, because later on I have this exact transcript. Hold on. It's going to be easier to read. Okay. Here's what they said in the 43 seconds. Abby says, is he right here? Don't leave me up here. And then Libby says, that be a gun. There's no path here. So they see him. They can see probably the outline of that in his pocket. We're talking about Bridge Guy. They're trying to find a way to get away, off the bridge, away. There's no path, is what she's saying. And then at that time, the Bridge Guy makes his way to him and he says, guys. And one of the girls says, hi. And then Bridge Guy says, down the hill. So on day 4 is when they heard the audio stating those words from the girls. Day 4. And I would say after it's over, we'll be able to see all of this evidence. 3 women say they saw Bridge Guy in the hour leading up to the event. Okay. But you have to tie that back to Richard Allen's testimony that he saw 3 women walking on the trail. Oh, so now, even though it doesn't definitely tie him to the scene, don't you think it's funny that the facts match? He saw 3 women. 3 women came forward to testify. They positively, let me be clear about this because this is the huge difference. They positively said, we saw Bridge Guy. They looked at the video. That's Bridge Guy. That's who we saw. Positive identification. What they couldn't do is positively identify Richard Allen as Bridge Guy, because that's where we're at. We're trying to determine if in fact, he was Bridge Guy. The defense had, the prosecution had a chance, by the way, to get an expert to determine exactly how tall Bridge Guy is. And it was going to cost them $10,000. And they didn't do it. We're talking about the Richard Allen Delphi trial. Now, I don't know why they didn't do it. $10,000, I guess, is a lot of money to them. I don't know. Here's the problem. All 3 women gave descriptions of Bridge Guy. But the description that they gave of Bridge Guy did not match Richard Allen at all. They said Bridge Guy looked like youthful in appearance, maybe 20s or 30s. That he had brown poofy hair. They said things that don't look like Richard Allen at all. So it's possible that the jury will not take their testimony serious. Or they might say, it's probably not Bridge Guy. He don't have brown poofy hair and he's in his, he's in his 40s. I'm not sure if they all 3 were the same. I think they were given. I don't think they were, actually. No, I think they were all a little bit different. Sugar says, I bet they would have did it if it was I'm sure if it was a loved one of theirs, they would have paid it $10,000. Absolutely. So we go into day 5 now. Now here's where the autopsy doctor takes the stand. The medical examiner, the coroner. What's up, Kylen? Yes, we're going day by day as a recap on Delphi. We have 21,000 likes and 127 souls in the room. Please keep tapping. Today's live goal is 10 I love you hearts, and I'll pin that in case you want to send some. We have 3 of the 10, so we only need 7 to reach our goal. Good morning, Roxanne. So day 5, the autopsy doctor takes the stand. And they talked about the key evidence on Libby's phone as far as steps, elevation changes, times, and so on. I did see that, Kristen. So the coroner shows the jurors the wounds, the photos, and this is graphic, but it's possible, it's necessary, for us to talk about this. The photo showed one large gaping hole on the side of Abby's neck that took out her jugular vein. And then Libby had 3 large holes that took out her jugular and two of her carotid arteries. And this led to a blood loss, right? And you would just slowly lose consciousness. And they said it took about 5 to 10 minutes for these babies to die. There was no outward signs of defensive wounds or outward SA, but there were faint lines on Abby's face, like an impression, like something was put over her face. The medical examiner testified that he didn't know if one shock, sharp object was used. But showing the wounds, that's all they've done so far. So they're doing this in pieces. Because what comes next is even more heartbreaking. Day 6. They talked about Richard Allen's interview about him being there. Like we had talked about, this is the day where they figured out how Richard Allen got on the radar in the first place. And it's because, like I said, he had met with the investigator voluntarily after calling the tip line. So he met with them. They cleared him. But here's the thing. At the time, he was saying that he was there that day between 1:30 and 3:30. And we know just a little bit after 2 is the last activity on Libby's phone. But now he's saying he was there around noon. He says that now in 2024. So he changed the time. He said that he did saw those 3 girls walking on the trail, but he was focused on his phone. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. But they did go get that search warrant, and they did go get that pew-pew out of his home. And the pew-pew is important because it can connect him to the scene. But I'm feeling right now, if I was a juror, I would be questioning whether or not this is going to be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. So police say if they missed anything, so they were at his house. They testified on this while they were doing the search warrant. And they told him, if we mess up your house or anything, you can fill out a form and we'll help you. And then he looked at them and said, it doesn't matter, it's over. That's what he commented to the police. On this day, they talked about that recording. They played it again. And I'll let you know what that recording said. And that's pretty much how the day went, is the testimony and what was said in the circumstances. Now, on day 7 was completely, the whole day was dedicated to what they're calling the magic bullet, which is the bullet that was found on the ground, the unspent one in between the girls. That's what the testimony was the whole day. 7 hours from this one expert who said she tested the crime, the bullet that came from the crime scene. She said she compared the bullet at the crime scene with 4 test bullets she fired through the pew-pew found at Richard Allen's home. After inspection, she found that the bullet at the crime scene did cycle through Allen's gun. It cycled, she claims. The defense, however, found it to be controversial. They pointed out that the crime scene bullet wasn't fired and the 4 test bullets she done was fired. So how can you compare them? is what they're saying. The jury came back with some questions, and one of the questions was, does the markings on the bullet change due to the force? Maybe it changes on the force. And does it make the same marks every time it's fired? And her answer is yes. It changes due to the pressure, and it's not the same every time. So you can see that the jury is already wondering about this evidence. So that was a 1-minute summary that took 7 hours in court to hash out. Now we're on day 8, which was on Saturday, October 26th. The state called their 25th witness, Indiana State Police Lieutenant Jerry Holman. So Jerry Holman comes up to the stand. Now he testified about the interview techniques used when you're dealing with someone with mental illness. And I don't know what they're trying to imply there. He described Richard Allen as being agitated during an interview on 10/26/22, so 2 years to the day prior. He testified that Allen kept stating that he isn't going to tell them something he didn't do, stating that he didn't care what they did to him. He's not going to admit to something he didn't do. And they noted that he kept saying that over and over. But the policeman said that the lieutenant stated that he did notice and detect some deception. He also tested that no DNA evidence was found in Richard Allen's car or home connecting him to the crime scene. Now, this is very important. There's no DNA. They have convictions without DNA, but it sure would have helped to prove he was at the scene. It's going to be hard, I feel, to convince the jury that this is the same bullet from the same gun based on how that can change. Now, here's the sad part, and Kristen brought this up when she came in. Day 9. Yesterday. Okay, so now we're at day 9. That whole day yesterday was centered on the lack of DNA evidence. Again, the DNA expert testified and said there's no DNA connection at all. There's no DNA. There was nothing found anywhere. No blood, no anything. But the blood spatter expert testified where the girls were hurt. The location. With Libby's throat, you know what happened. That was done at a location north side of the Deer Creek. North side of the Deer Creek. And the Deer Creek runs under the Monon High Bridge. And then he done that act on her throat, the cutting of. And then he drug Libby 20 feet to the north side of the creek. And then drug her another 20 feet southwest, where she was found up against a tree. Libby's hands had blood on them, and her blood was also mixed with tears. So what they determined is while he's dragging her, she's got her throat. She grabbed her throat in an attempt to stop the flowing of the red stuff. And she was crying while she did it. So her tears mixed with her blood. Abby was found in the supine position, which means that she was laying on the ground. It is live right now, so I don't know what's happening today, but tomorrow I will give you an update on today or later on tonight. Good morning, Lilac. So Abby was on the ground. Unlike Libby, Abby had no blood on her hands or her sleeves. So that tells them that when the act was done to her neck, that she was either subdued, remember the faint lines found on her face, or she was already unconscious at the time or tied up or something where she could not reach up to her throat. And that would be just the instant normal reaction to try to stop that. They talked about the blood stains that they saw on the trees around, as if Libby had blood on her hands and maybe tried to grab a tree or something. So I don't know what they're talking about today. I haven't gotten an update today so far. We can go listen to live if you guys want to the rest of the for the rest of the time that we have here, which I don't know. I don't even know what time it is. 30 minutes if you guys want to listen, or we can just talk about what we've learned so far and try to process that through days 1 through 9. Were the girls' blood mixed? No, not that I know of. They were not. They weren't found far from each other, but I don't think they, there's actually they actually have a photo that I have, a drawing, if I can find it, here it is, of this scene. We'll take a look at it. So they entered in Exhibits 19, topography diagram, and Exhibits 20. They have them laying by their initials, AW and LG, in reference to where the tree is. Here's the interesting thing I want to bring up about this photo. Libby had quite a significant wound on her arm that the medical examiner determined by his best knowledge, although they can't prove it for sure, that was done with a box cutter. A box cutter, Richard Allen says that he threw away. We've not even got to the confessions. He confessed over 60 times in jail, but they're saying that he was deprived mentally because of the solitary confinement. Let me show you guys this. You can see the positions of the girls. I think the red is a pool of blood. I feel like that's what it is. I feel like over here by the tree is probably where she was drugged to. But maybe she was initially where that bottom spot is. Okay. This is heartbreaking. They really suffered in their last moments on earth. 13 and 14 years old. Amanda says, I feel like Abby tried to save Libby. It's possible. I feel like he probably threatened him with the pew-pew. Although he, at the end of the day, he decided either not to use it or it jammed and the bullet fell out or something, and he had to do another way. I'm not real sure. But the question is, who done it? We know Bridge Guy done it. But who is Bridge Guy? That's what they have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt. I've seen doubts. I've seen major doubts and holes throughout this whole thing. There were mistakes on the way the crime scene was handled, on how the bullet was handled. There were mistakes on not following up on Richard Allen properly, because now we don't have his phone from 2017, which would be very helpful. Amanda says, do y'all think he was alone? I don't. Whether or not he was alone was questioned in the beginning by the detectives. In the beginning, they thought that more than one person was involved. Because logically, if you think about two girls, one could get away, at least one could run, one could do something. So in the beginning, they thought that more than one was involved. But at the end of the day, according to their own testimony, they believe only one person is involved. Today is day 10 of the trial. So that's where we're at. I don't know what today's testimony is, but you're welcome. Anybody's welcome to come up to the panel to talk about this. If you have questions or you just want to talk about it in general, you can't find it live. Well, they wouldn't have the trial live. They would just have reporters outside talking about the trial because there's no cameras and no nothing on the inside. Only people taking notes. And you hope their notes are correct.
Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to share of course, we touched on it being the breaking news from the murder. This particular article is from ABC News, and the title is Delphi Murder Trial. Libby's blood was likely mixed with her tears, experts say. Richard Allen is accused of killing Abby Williams and Libby German on a trail. A pattern on the body of Delphi, Indiana murder victim Libby German showed her blood was mixed with moisture. An officer testified at Richard Allen's trial. The officer believes that moisture was Libby's tears, which led family members watching his testimony in the courtroom audibly react. Libby, 14, and her best friend Abby Williams, 13, were walking along a hiking trail in rural Delphi when their throats were cut and they were left in the woods on February 13th, 2017. Their bodies were found the next day. Allen was arrested in 2022 and has pleaded not guilty to murder. Major Pat Cicero of the LaPorte County Sheriff's Department took the stand Monday. Cicero was not at the crime scene in 2017, but he had said he studied the scene photos and various reports. Abby's mother cried quietly in the courtroom as prosecutors showed close-up photos of the girls' faces, bodies, hands, feet, and legs. Cicero showed the jury an image of the blood stain on a tree. He explained it was a transfer stain, meaning it was left behind when bloodied objects touched it. Cicero testified that the bloodstains and patterns on the tree led him to believe the attack on Libby started at the tree, with swipes of the weapon possibly causing splatter on the tree. Libby died, unalived, from her wounds in a large pool of life water. While leaning against the tree, Cicero said he believes that she was then dragged about 20 feet where her body was found. Abby was likely restrained or unconscious when she was killed, Cicero said, because there was no blood on her hands or arms, and she was found with her hands raised vertically. Her final position was almost like she was boxing, he said. Cicero said he's been to hundreds of crime scenes and described the position of Abby's body as very unusual. I've never seen it, he said. He also said Abby likely didn't die right away. This would have been taken some time, he said. Allen admitted to being on the hiking trail the day the girls were killed, but denies any involvement in the murders. This was from ABC News. Janelle Klein contributed to this report. And that's all.
The tears breaks the whole thing does break my heart, but especially the tears. These babies were obviously scared and in pain, and knowing that they were going to meet their demise. What in the world could have went through their mind? It's hard to think about. Remy, don't use my dead name. Awesome name. Send a subscription. So user 2483255090769. You are a subscriber. Yay! Remy sent another one. Oh no, Remy subscribed themselves. Thank you, Remy. Remy, don't use my dead name, is now a subscriber. Welcome to the family. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining and really believing in me. I really appreciate that. So I'm going to do a video. Hopefully, I know I've not done anything. It's so long, the updates, I'm going to have to redirect people over to the Big YT. But I will get days 1 through 9 updated, I promise. If you subscribe, Remy, if you have Discord, you new subscribers, send me a message, and I'll send you an invite to the Discord, because that is an extra perk for subscribers. In addition to, thank you. In addition to 60% off my website on anything on my website at scfmerch.com. It includes the right to enter into random giveaways that might happen. That's about to happen right now in a minute. So if you want to get in this giveaway that I wanted to have before we leave today, please subscribe now. It also includes sub-only lives and moments of my personal life that only you get to see. And the Discord, we chat and talk. You could submit case ideas. And I even started a farm, a little game. So maybe we can build a farm together. We don't know. Amy says, I bought merch this morning. Oh, yes, I did see that. Thank you. Remy, it's called Discord. Oh, somebody's wanting up here. Oh, Remy's wanting. scfmerch.com. I don't know if you meant to click that to come up here, Remy. If you didn't, I'll let you back down. No, I don't think they meant to do it. So a lot of people click it by accident. You love my house tour, girl? Oh, I'm so excited about it. Oh, I can't wait to get out of my son's basement. Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Welcome to the family.
I'm amazing. How do I actually make the video on here? I've never gone live before.
Oh,
Ever.
you want to go live or make a video?
Oh, make a video with you. Sorry.
Oh, with me?
Yes, I think that's what I'm doing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Well, you're on my live panel, and it is
I love that.
recorded. It is recorded.
Yeah, I love your vibe. I was stalking your page for the past couple of days, and I'm like, I need to know this person.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I appreciate that. Make sure you guys, by the way, tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be live again, but this time it's going to be on the TikTok Live's official page. So it's
Ooh.
TikTok Live _US. There's an event there that says 9 p.m. So register for that event so you'll be notified. And me and some other creators are going to have some fun on TikTok Live's official page tonight. Thank you.
I will definitely come back for that. I'm excited.
Thank you, Remy. Thank you, Remy. Aw. Now Remy's the title gifter. Thank you so much, ma'am. I appreciate
your
that.
goal, Miss Ma'am.
Thank you.
You are
I
about to
appreciate
reach your goal. I'm all about helping others and spreading prosperity and making people's day. And I love what you put out, so I'm all about it.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Of
Thank you,
course.
Shay. Thank you, Shay.
If you could send me the merch website, I would appreciate that because I would love to get something and support your page more.
Okay. Let's see. I love your username, by the way.
Thank you. I cosplay as a fox.
Uh-huh.
So I actually have a fox hood and everything. And
Uh-huh.
that's what I'm doing for Halloween.
Uh-huh. Okay,
So
yeah.
I'm excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it. It's a lot of fun.
I was trying to think if whether I should dress up for the
You
live.
should dress up and go live. Absolutely. We can have a costume party.
Oh my God. Where am I going to get a costume in 2 days? I just thought of this
You can
morning. I'm
get
like,
one
what?
from Spirit Halloween. They have costumes all the time. And they're like 80% off right now.
Yeah.
It's almost over. Like, I would definitely do it. And, like, do it, like, where you can battle people live. And pick who has the best costume.
Oh my
And
gosh.
do, like, little Halloween giveaways. Like, you could give away candy or merch or, anything.
Oh.
You're a cowboy now. You gonna sing us a song?
Oh, I was a cowboy. Well, I was going down to the farm. Get some corn.
Get some elote. Because we in Chicago. Where are you located?
I am in Maryville, Tennessee, which is just outside of Knoxville,
I used
Tennessee.
to live there. No way.
In Maryville?
Yes, and then I lived in Nashville.
Shut the front door.
Swear.
I
I'm a
live.
singer. I used to be down there doing music.
Oh,
I need to come back. So we need to set up a collaboration, and that'd be amazing. I would love to come back to Nashville and to Maryville. I haven't been in years.
yeah. I've
That's
lived in
where I
Maryville
originally
since.
grew up, though. That's crazy.
I've lived in Maryville since 2004.
I love it. It's so pretty out there.
Yes, I love it. Oh,
You achieved your life goal.
Oh, yay!
We
Thank
did it.
you. Thank you so much. All right.
Oh, I love it. I love
right.
it. I love the side effects. And you got some coffee.
Got me some coffee.
You're like my new favorite. I hope you know that.
Thank you.
Of course. I'm really going to make your morning. Give me one sec. I'm in a good mood today. I've had a really good week after having a really crappy week. So, like, I want to give back,
I don't hear. Does anybody else hear an echo? Kristen, you might have to go off the panel and come back. It sounds okay to me. Oh, thank you for sending that cauldron. Thank you. It's so Halloweeny. That thing is so cute. And a corgi. Oh, Remy, you're rocking it out with the gifts. Thank you so much.
I got the money to spare, so it's okay.
Oh, thank you.
I've been doing really well with my influencing.
I look like my dad when they do the hat. like it's my dad. Hey, Daddy. Thank you. And a galaxy. Oh my
I was
gosh.
gonna make your day. Have
Oh
a few
my
of 'em.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
I would love to be on your podcast one day. I think that's what you said, right?
Yeah,
I want to be on it one day. I would love to do that.
of course.
I definitely want to connect with you more. If you could message me on my Instagram, it's the same name as on here.
Okay.
Awesome.
We are. I actually live with my husband, and I live with my son right now because we are almost done building our house. Thank the Lord. We've been living in my son's basement. We're ready to get out of
Oh
there.
my gosh. At least he loves you enough to let you do it, you know?
Yeah. He's like, when are you leaving? And I'm like, yeah, I don't
I
know.
have no relationship with my mother. I came from a broken home. And
Oh,
I'm trying so hard to get to 10K, so if anyone could follow me, I would greatly appreciate that.
of course.
I am here to engage. I'm here to put myself out there. And if you could pin my comment, I would appreciate it so people could actually hopefully see me. Hopefully.
I hate the way TikTok is, but it doesn't allow us to pin comments while we have somebody on the panel.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
It's like a
Yeah, at
glitch
least
or
everyone
something.
can still hear me. I love that. I've never done this before, though. Like, I've never done this, so I'm really excited to contribute and do this.
It's fun.
Yeah.
My panel is always open, and I love talking to people and getting people's different views on cases. And just, we were talking about hysterectomies when we come in this morning. We talking about
I want
anything.
one. I'm only 27, but I've had 2 kids, and I'm done.
I've had one. Well, I mean, we
I'm
talked
so done.
like the first 30 minutes was women's health. So we talked about anything.
Women's health, mental health, we're all about it. I may be non-binary, but I advocate for health and LGBTQ plus so much.
Yeah.
Like, I'm an advocate for women and for domestic violence and women's rights and everything. Children, whatever it may be, I'm here to support that.
That's
I actually got
awesome.
to feed the homeless in Chicago yesterday, which was really nice.
Aw.
Yeah, I got to contribute and feed people, and it was a really great experience. Like, I love giving back. And
That's
hey, maybe if I
awesome.
visit you in Tennessee, you can come visit in Chicago and get a
Yes.
Chicago deep dish pizza.
Yes. I would love to come into Chicago. I've been there once at the
Yes.
airport during a layover.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful here, and there's always something to do.
Thank you. Thank you for all your beautiful gifts. Thank you.
Of course, friend.
And it's not that far of a flight too. A couple hours.
No, I would love
this
to
is
fly
easy.
out there, and you can fly out here. We'll make it a date.
And the airport, Knoxville Airport's just like 10 minutes over there.
I love it. That
So-
ain't far at all.
I love living here because you can just hop over at the airport and leave.
Absolutely.
Thank you for all the love and all the hearts and everything you're sending.
I
Look
love
at
spreading
you.
prosperity and abundance, and I want people to see that I'm willing to put in the work to people if they put in the work to me too. Like, you're here, you're up at 10:46 in the morning my time, and you're putting in the work. You're doing the thing.
I'm live every day, Monday through
I love
Friday,
that.
10:30 a.m. till noon, and I'm live Saturday nights from 10 p.m. until midnight. It's the Steph Case Files After Dark, and that's the show that TikTok is promoting right now. So that's when we most of the time I have somebody to interview, and if I don't, we just talk about true crime or whatever, or we
will
have
you do
games and
more on,
giveaways.
like Sweeney Todd.
I'm sorry.
Will you do more on like Sweeney Todd? Have you done one on him yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. And like there's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre would be a really cool one to do. That'd be a really interesting point of view to see from. Or like the original people who did like the mystery machine for Scooby Doo. Those are real people.
Yeah.
What it's based off of.
Yeah.
And if you didn't know, Winnie the Pooh is based off Christopher Robin having multiple personality disorder. They're all his
Really?
personalities. Yes, and he was autistic. Yes.
Hey, Remy, I don't mean to interrupt or anything, but I would love to redirect back to our content, being the Delphi murders. I
We
do
don't have to
appreciate
do
your-
that. We can talk about whatever. Remy's welcome to talk about whatever she
Thank
wants.
you. I appreciate
My
it.
panel's open. We don't have to go back to. I mean, we're at the end of the show. I don't have no rules like that. If
I
you,
love that. Thank you.
yeah. Oh, there's my dad again.
Going down west.
Yeah. But no, we don't have to do
I was just
that.
bringing suggestions of what could be cool for the page because, like, I love case files, so I
Yeah.
think it'd be cool.
Yes. And I named it Case Files because I'm like, well, it don't have to be about true crime. I mean, you know, it's just anything that goes in a case file, I'll cover. I mean, we talk about Diddy do it.
Yeah.
And we talk about domestic violence. People have got up on the panel and told their stories.
I'm actually in active domestic right now. I'm in the process of getting my own apartment, which is why I'm trying to do the 10K to hopefully be able to start making income on here too, because how much I'm active on here. So.
Let me just say, Chris on Crime is in the house. Oh my goodness. Chris on Crime. You all make sure you follow her. She is the bomb. She does so good. So make sure you follow Chris on Crime. I'm so honored that you're in here, ma'am. Thank you for coming in here this morning, and I hope you're doing good.
Now.
Thank you. We are at 45,000 likes, and there's 120 souls in the room.
Love it.
Everybody says, hi. Yeah, make sure you follow Chris on Crime. We support each other. We do.
You're so pretty, Chris.
She is gorgeous, and she's so good. So I just love supporting people and helping people get out there. Scholar says, everybody's just saying, hey. So in the last few minutes, I wanted to try to give away something that I left over there. So I'm going to go get it. I'm going to be right back. Goodbye. Sorry about the squeaking. I hate when it does that, and I don't know how to stop it either. All right, here we go. You guys know that it's almost Thanksgiving. By the way, Remy, I had a boutique that totally failed. No shame, because I tried it. And I got all this leftover boutique stuff. And you can ask the crowd there. I give it away on a daily basis because I don't want to take it with me to the new house. There's boxes of inventory. And as a subscriber, you get 60% off this boutique item stuff. Just by being a subscriber, I'll send you the code that you can use on the website, scfmerch.com. Okay, I have one of these, you guys. Let me turn on the mirror because you have to see how gorgeous this is. It's a sweater that says thankful on it, and it has pearls. Look. Isn't that gorge? Now, I have 2 smalls, 2 medium, and 1 large. I'm going to give one away, but here's the thing. These retail for $58.50. Okay. What was that?
Halloween. I spread some spooky vibes to this giveaway.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. Everybody's like, holy freaking mackerel.
You.
That's amazing. Thank you. That was really cool. Yes, it was. Yeah. Oh my God. It was like, go Remy, go Remy, go Remy.
If you guys could give me a follow, I'm trying to get the 10K. I would appreciate it so much. I want to be able to go live and do stuff like this and do giveaways too. Like, I would love to be able to contribute that way.
Yes.
If you're looking for ambassadors, I'm so down. I'm actually a plus size model.
Awesome.
And I'm monetized and verified on Facebook and on Instagram.
Cool.
Yeah, it's helpful.
They're saying followed you. Yes,
Thank
follow.
you.
Follow
I will
Remy.
back after the live since I'm in the panel.
So I'm going to have $58 retail. You know that's the quality. It's name brand.
Oh, yeah.
These are going to go on the website, guys. And I want to get rid of these. These are going to go on the website for $15 a piece when I'm done with this live.
Love it.
And it'll be excluded from the 60% off, of course. I'll exclude it from that coupon. But it's still $15 for these is insane. Is way less than I even paid for them. But I'm going to give one of them away. So how are we going to do that? You have to be a subscriber. So if you are in the room and you are a subscriber, we'll do a little trivia question. Now, how I do this is you have to answer in the comments. So no hollering out from the panel. You just type in the comments your answer, and it's the first person I see, because we have different screens. TikTok may be showing you what they want to show you as far as who's first. But I promise I literally just pick somebody. I mean, the first person I see. Ashley, the band Hennessy's in the house. Burp, burp. Okay. Trivia question. How do you buy on the website? Well, you can go to scfmerch.com and check out that way. And you just add stuff to your cart and check out. If you are a subscriber, you get a 60% off code that you can use on the website. scfmerch.com. Okay. This is going to be an easy one. So, oh yes, we did reach 50,000 likes and we have 34 souls in the room. This is going to be an easy one, but I try to do trivia on stuff that we've talked about during this live, so that we don't have, I can't remember, that was so far back. But the first person to tell me the city and state that I live in wins this sweater. Go. Sunshine Queen. Sunshine Queen _73. I hope I got that right. You won. Thank you. Now, here's the rules when you win. You got to send me a message and say, I won the thankful sweater, and I want it in a size da-da-da. Thank you. Then you have to go to my website, scfmerch.com, and you have to pay for shipping. It's $5 for shipping. That covers the shipping fee. I don't charge any more. And that way you get into the site. Thank you, Remy, to the site securely, so that you can, check out and pay for shipping. So you're going to go to the menu and you're going to click on the menu and you're going to click free shipping, and then you're going to add shipping to your cart, and then you're going to check out. And then it's $4.95 for the shipping. And once I get the notification that the shipping is paid, I go in and I print your slip, your mailing label, and I package your item, and it goes out in the mail. But you have to pay for the shipping. That's the only thing I ask. And if you'll do that, I will appreciate you forevermore. And you also got to send me a message, because if you don't, honey, I'll forget. I promise. Remy, what is going on? You're amazing. You're like a superstar. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you so much. Andrea is another sweet friend that I have. She's a good person. You guys are so supportive. Thank you so much. What else is going on? And I put a sticky on this Sunshine Queen. Just make sure you remind me of what you won. The sticker's probably not going to stay. And remember, the rest of these that I have, I would like to know, Sunshine, I would like to know your size pretty quickly, so that I can get you set aside, so I can put the other ones on the website for $15 a piece to sell, to get out of here. And there's more where that come from. Wait until Christmas. I have sparkly things for days. You guys are going to be overloaded. Size large. Okay. Large. So I had 2 smalls and 2 mediums and 1 large. So the large is gone. So the 2 smalls and the 2 mediums will be put on the website after I get done with this live. Thank you. Thank you. I love the sparkly ones. I have red sparkly too, and it remind me of the ruby red slippers. But I can't find them. Ooh. That's so cool. I've never been an elephant. Oh. Well, we've come to the end of our time. I'm getting my hair done at 1, y'all. Thank the Lord, since I'm going to be on TikTok live tonight. On their official site. You know I have to look good. And I'm wearing my Mickey Mouse Halloween shirt, which is so good. I make my own merch, by the way. So if you order a t-shirt or anything, that gets made right here in my office by me, my own hands. Remy, thank you so much. You sending me galaxy after galaxy after galaxy. This is wild. Holy cow. Thank you so much. Chastity, can you tell me again the name of the case you covered today? We covered the Delphi trial, Richard Allen in Delphi, Indiana. We covered days 1 through 9. Today is day 10. I don't know what the schedule of the testimony will be like today. We have to wait since they don't allow cameras inside the courtroom. We must wait on reporters to tell us what they wrote down. Hope you wrote it down right, girl. Because, I'm just saying, this is 2024. We need to know what's going on inside the courtroom. So we, as best we can, we have to depend on other content creators. But I'll get you updated as soon as I can. And a copy of today's live will be on YouTube. What has happened here? Your team has completed the second stage of the team quest. Team power has been unlocked for all team members to send and celebrate. Yay! Oh my goodness, you guys are amazing. Woo! That's so cool. You guys unlocked something amazing. Look at Shanna using her little stickers. Oh, yes, that is really pretty. Thank you, Shanna. Thank you so much for doing that. Look at the ghostesses. I love the ghostesses. They remind me of Halloween. This is so Halloween themed, so Halloween. And Shanna's using her stickers. You guys are just like loving me up right now. You are the reason that I do what I do. You are amazing. Pounds using her stickers. Gosh, all of the love. I can't even imagine being anywhere else during this moment. You guys are amazing. Just an update on the Katie Ferguson case. I am covering and working on that. I'm waiting on one piece of the puzzle, and then I will be completing that podcast that's taken me a month to work on because of all the FOIA requests taking forever. Please know that I love each and every one of you very much. You are literally making my dreams come true right before my eyes. I can't even believe it. I'll tell you something right now. And I'm not bragging on myself. Well, I guess I am. I don't care. But it's just because I've worked so hard to get to this point. For years, I worked on this app, never knowing where the end was going to go. And last night, I had a meeting with my TikTok manager, and I'm going to tell you something. He told me, hold on a minute. He told me, word for word, that right now, based on growth, that I am one of the top live creators in the country. I couldn't believe it. By the way, tonight, Katie Santry, the rug girl, will be live with me. Not here on TikTok Live's official page. So if you want to see Katie and me, make sure you go register on TikTok US's official page. TikTok US. It'll be the one that has the event at the top, 9 p.m. You want to click that to register. And he told me to enter Live Fest because I have a really good chance of winning a trip to London. And I said, you know what? I got my DNA done. I'm 80% English. I need to go to London. So I will be entering Live Fest that starts in next month. It's all possible because of y'all. You can follow me on any social media platform. All you have to do is look for the same username and logo. I am on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, X, and Scoops with a Z. 55,000 likes. Thank you guys so much. I will see you tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TikTok US Live's official page. And then I will see you again in the morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remy, you can unmute yourself. I just had to mute you because there was a problem with the sound, but you can unmute yourself.
Sorry, there's problems with the sound.
Yeah, that's okay. If you ever see yourself mute, it's just because I'm trying to. Sometimes there's audio conflicts, and sometimes you get echoes. It's a thing.
Send me the 60% off for being a subscriber, I would appreciate that because I don't remember how to do it, and I'm a little tired because I just got out of the hospital.
I will message you right now as soon as we get off live with all of that info.
Because I definitely got to get some merch to show some more support.
Yeah. Yes. Anything to support me, support you, supporting this, supporting it. That's what I say.
Exactly. It is the circle of life, the circle of TikTok life.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I really appreciate you. And Kristen, I appreciate you coming up on the panel and all of your insight and all of your help. It's much appreciated. And if you, Jenny Alderson, if you're still in here and you came up on the panel, and I appreciate your sweet time this morning. I can't even believe you guys come in here to even talk to me. It's like blows my mind still. And I appreciate your time. It's time you'll never get back. And the fact that you choose to spend it with me, I'm forever grateful. Thank you guys. I'll see you tonight. You got to come vote for me because we're going to have like a game show and you got to vote for me. So I want to win this so-called game show that we're going to be playing. So come on over to TikTok's official website, TikTok Live's official website.
Do you know what TikTok time it is for that central time?
8.
I'm in Chicago. 8? Okay.
8 p.m. That's right.
Central page.
Mm-hmm. TikTok_live. I've got a photo of it here. Because there's several of them, there's a TikTok Live, something
That's
else
smart,
I don't remember,
actually.
but it's this one right here. You'll know it because it's the only one that has the event at the top, the 9 p.m. event.
Okay.
This is where I'll be live tonight, you guys.
You made it to League B2.
Yay! We are making it. Anyway, I got to go. Got to go get my hair done.
I'm getting
so
my
I can
hair
look
done
good.
too. I'm going like dirty blonde.
Ooh,
And I'm like burgundy right now, so I'm excited. I'm getting a full money piece.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. All right, well, you have a fantastic day. I'm going to get off here and get dressed.
Thank you, Remy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Tracy Davis, Andrea, Daisy. You guys are amazing. See you tonight. I'm excited and I'm nervous. I feel like I'm going to throw up. I'll see y'all later. Have a great day.